Good afternoon, community. Jill here with North Texas Vegetable Gardening Canning Recipes. A little bit of everything. Just finished up on the market, guys. Boy, we had a big day today on selling our tomatoes. And our tomatoes are as clean as they get. We use living soil. We do not use any commercial insecticides, any commercial herbicides. We use all organic. And Greg has worked so hard at getting our soil whipped into shape and living soil for our food. So we are selling out every weekend like crazy on our tomatoes, and we are so thankful that we have gotten so many of them. And we are canning them ourselves. We are making salsa, and we are eating as clean as we can. And so that begs a question: are you eating clean? So eating clean means there's nothing on your food but what's supposed to be in your food. So we've started buying our meat here locally from Liberty Veterans Ranch, and we raise our own vegetables, and we can see a difference and we can feel a difference. But it's not only us. We had a customer come out last year that could not eat cucumbers, and so we asked her to try one of ours, and lo and behold, she can eat our cucumbers. Now granted, we don't have any right yet, but as soon as we get them, we're going to let her know. We have had a big struggle on some of our plants this year due to all the rain and the humidity, but she was able to eat our cucumbers, which begs to wonder what in the world is on our food in the supermarkets. Not only that, but we've had people come out that say they've not been able to eat tomatoes that they get in the stores, but they can eat our tomatoes. And green beans. Green beans is part of the dirty dozen, and that means that green beans are heavily sprayed, but we do not spray ours. So we're having a lot of feedback from our customers on our food that we offer, and just how good it is and how they're able to eat it when they're not able to eat something out of the grocery store. So had another one of my coworkers, her mom is very sensitive to food, and she has to blend a lot of her food, and she's unable to digest some of it. But I took her some of our bone broth that is made from our regenerative bones that we get from Liberty Veterans Ranch, and our vegetables, which is all organic. And my coworker said that it just did her wonders, and it made her feel really good, and she was up and around and doing so much better. And I know that when Greg's mom had COVID, he took her some of our bone broth, and she was not coherent, and she was having some difficulties remembering. But after she had some of our bone broth, it was amazing. It was amazing. So my question to you is, are you eating clean? And if you aren't, you need to start eating clean, because I'm telling you, our food is very questionable that you're getting in your supermarkets. If you're not gardening, you need to start gardening. We have a small farm here in Alvarado, Texas, and we do sell our produce. And right now, all we have pretty much are tomatoes. We do have some onions, some bell peppers, and we've been able to sell a little bit of green beans, but we are working hard to try to get more of that in. So asking you again, are you eating clean food? And if you're not, you need to start gardening, and you need to start growing your own food. It's pretty serious, guys. It's pretty serious. When you have folks come out and they tell you that your food tastes like it's supposed to taste, and they love the flavor of it, and it helps them, and it makes them feel better, and they're able to digest it, that speaks volumes to me. So I want to encourage you to start growing your own food and pay attention to what you're putting in it. And it's not just a question of whether you're eating healthy or not, it's a question of whether you can sustain your family in the event you have to. If there was an emergency, or heaven forbid, what we've seen go on in the last 3 years, you want to make sure you have some canned goods that maybe came out of your garden. So what we have in our pantry, we have our pickled beets, we have pickles, we have our green beans, we have some salsa, we have tomatoes, tomato sauce, so much of our canned goods and canned meats that are more healthy for us than what we can get from the stores. So I want to challenge you all. You need to start looking into what you're putting into your family's mouth, into your kids' mouths, and make sure that you're eating clean, because our health is very important right now. It's been important for the last 3.5 years, and you need to put good things into your body. So just a little update here. Get you some herbs going, some medicinal herbs. We got the marshmallow, we got all of our basils, we got holy basil. I've got some lemon balm, I got some bee balm. all of these things we are keeping on hand for our medicinals, and these are things that you want to look at keeping as medicinals. Garlic, turmeric, ginger, bone broth. Guys, these are all paramount to put into your pantry. This is not a warning, it's just common sense to me. It's common sense that we need to be aware of what's going into our bodies. So, love you all, see you soon, and we will be updating you tomorrow.